Good day, Brutal Planet listeners. This is Eric Peterson, and today I'm joined by Kurdt Vanderhoof from Metal Church. How you doing, Kurt?
Hey, I'm actually doing well.
Good.
Considering everything. So.
Where are you quarantining from?
I'm in Southern California. I'm out in Palm Springs.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So that's a good place to be quarantining.
Hey, it's all right. Hey, it's fine.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm playing lots of guitar. So.
Cool. So how is life changed since the shit hit the fan?
Well, it's not that for me. Not that much because I'm just basically doing what I've done. The things that have changed is the gym's closed.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a lot of songwriting done, getting a lot of guitar practicing in, those kinds of things. So it's just a little bit more of what I usually do anyway. So I have been working on a house up in Washington and that kind of thing, but that's stopped. So
yeah, and now you're just getting.
For me personally, it hasn't changed my life that much. I don't have kids or any of that kind of thing. So
good.
And I don't work for anybody else. I'm self-employed, obviously. So it hasn't really affected me that much, which I'm very, very grateful for. But I do really, my heart goes out to the people that go to work and the kids aren't in school. It's really turned some people upside down.
It has.
I'm doing well. I'm blessed in that respect.
Good. Good. So let's talk a little bit about this new album from the Vault. It's a really.
Now let's just talk about politics.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
The new album is like a smorgasbord of anything you and everything you could want from a Metal Church album. It's got a little bit of everything. It's cool.
Awesome. Well, great. Glad you like it. Yeah, we just had so much stuff. It's like, so much stuff in the vault or the archives that we were like, well, since I relocated and was dealing with a bunch of real estate stuff and moving and we had just toured literally the world off the last record. It was like, guys, I got to get reset up. I'm moving, doing this, we'll work on a new album after that. And Joe Rat Pack and I were talking. It's like, wow, well, we've got tons of material and tons of stuff. And it's like, let's go through this and see if we can put out, kind of a collectible, fun kind of thing. And yeah, we found a lot of stuff. So glad people seem to be enjoying it.
The song you released, The Dead on the Vine, that was a great song. And how did that song come about? Was that one you had written and decided to record and just...
It was recorded, but we never finished it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a few songs, we never really finished them. So, yeah, we just had all this stuff, and we had a bunch of other songs that made the record and just kind of leftover tracks. And Mike and I took some stuff and polished them up a little bit, and there we go.
And then what made you decide to do the redo of Conductor?
That has been something that apparently that Joe, that Rat Pack keeps getting people requesting because the Hanging in the Balance album is apparently really, really hard to get.
Oh, okay.
People were really a big fan of that song, apparently.
Yeah.
And so we thought we'd redo it for him.
Huh.
And we gave it a shot, and that was kind of some more stuff that we had in the vault.
Cool. And then, you skip right to the B-sides, from The Damned If You...
Oh, you're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now? Is that better?
Hello?
Hello. I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Okay, that's better.
So the B-sides from the Damned If You Do sessions, that False Flag song, I'm a little upset that it didn't actually make it to a real album because I love that song.
Well, now it's on an album.
Yeah, true. Good point. But now it makes me wonder what else you're hoarding.
Well, not that much stuff other than toilet paper.
Nice.
Yeah. No, but yeah, not really that much at this point. But I'm sure, over the next coming years, as we make more records, we'll have more stuff.
And then
I've always, the bands that I'm a fan of, I love it when they put stuff out like this, collectible, weird, different versions and demos and all kinds of stuff. I like that. So, that's I'm sure we'll have more coming. But this is, most of the stuff from the vault that was usable.
So as far as the covers go, Please Don't Judas Me, I feel like vocally that song was made for Mike and you guys to cover. I mean, it was just such a great cover of that song. How did you pick?
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
How did you pick those songs? And was it a group effort, or did somebody just come to the table and say, "I want to do this," and you guys said, "Okay"?
Everybody got to pick a cover tune.
Nice.
Yeah, and mine didn't work, so it didn't end up on there.
So see, that's in the vault. That's in the vault somewhere, I'll bet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. So, and Mike, that's one Mike wanted to do.
Oh, is
yeah. So,
okay.
And it really worked for him. Yeah, yeah. I've always loved that song. Well, I love Nazareth too. So.
Yeah. So who picked Green Eyed Lady?
Stet.
Okay, and then the Black Betty was. Let me guess. That one wasn't.
I think it was Rick.
Oh, was it Rick? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, all those songs. It's just fun to me to hear where you guys influentially drawed from, but also how you turned it and made it your own. I mean, it's a great.
Cool. Yeah, those are. I mean, I don't know if they're necessarily influenced, but those are just songs we liked. You know?
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, yeah, a lot of them have been done a lot, but we didn't approach it that way. We weren't trying to be clever. We were just trying to have fun. So.
Have you ever? I mean, have you guys, like, some bands really get into that? I mean, you guys done, like? Have you ever thought about doing a full album that way of just covers?
We've thought about it, but never really. You know, I mean, I want to be a little bit careful that we don't try to like look like we're getting lazy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's kind of fun. So we can do it. I mean, if some more thoughts come our way, we may try some more in the future. But yeah, we didn't really want to do the whole album of that because that at least not yet.
Yeah, yeah. For me, like I said, it's really cool to see influence, what you can do to a song to make it your own, but still give it the just due that it deserves as an original,
We don't want to ruin it. We want to try to just do our take on it.
Yeah.
To the people that did it. Yeah.
And I feel like with those 3 songs, you did that all, which was really cool.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
And then, so the live songs, too, those were both recorded in Japan, right?
Correct, yeah. Yep.
And, I mean, because the recording on those turned out amazing. I mean, it has a little bit of a live sound to it, but it doesn't sound overwhelmingly live like some songs do.
Well, I didn't want it to sound like we just soaked it in a reverb tank either.
Yeah.
It was pretty much, that's the way it was off the board, and it was a real quick, rough mix that I did off because we recorded both shows in Japan that we just did. And, just like, hey, well, here's some extra stuff of a couple of things that we only did in Japan, like Anthem to the Estranged. Yeah. And we wanted to kind of, just more stuff because we have, that's another possible thing coming out. We have the Live in Japan record. I still contest we got to do a proper double live album, and it's got to be live in Japan.
Yeah.
You have to do it. It's
yeah.
kind of part of the deal.
I mean, you can't do a live from Pittsburgh. I mean, you got to do a live from Japan.
No, I mean, you can do that after you've done live in Japan.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to call it Metal Church Live, not at Budokan.
Exactly. So the remixes, those are only going to be found on, like, with the comic books and some of the special stuff, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So that gives people an incentive to really dig down deep and find a different medium than they might normally not take, which is what they should do, especially now when you don't have a whole hell of a lot of other things to do. But go check out some metal.
Exactly.
So check out some Metal Church.
Exactly. I think so.
So what's up for you guys after this world calms down?
Well, I'm working on a couple of things right now, doing some writing, but probably like later in the summer, get started working on a new record. Nice.
And so my question I got to ask you, I just asked the person I just interviewed before, is if you could pick any Metal Church song by title or content that best describes the world right now, what would it be?
Beyond the Black.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I don't know the story behind Badlands, but Badlands kind of had that feel to me, but yeah, Beyond the Black is definitely.
Yeah, it would be because we will get beyond this, and we'll when we get through on the other side, things are going to be really well, really great. Things are going to go very well after this. there's a lot of stuff going on that is behind the scenes, behind all this virus stuff, and there's a lot of really good things going on in the country that people don't know about. But when we get through this, it's going to be great. So definitely, we'll get beyond the black.
And the best part about it is we still have Metal Church, and I mean, you guys haven't been personally had any issues, but I know you probably know people that have, especially the guys from Testament and stuff like that. So it's just, we all need to group together and make, get through this, and so we can continue spreading the word of metal.
Oh yeah, well, got to keep people happy. Bring the metal to the children.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, Kurdt, I appreciate your time, and like I said, the new album is a great album, and it's a smorgasbord of everything you could ever want. If you wanted a live song, you got a live song. If you want a cover, you got a cover. I mean, what else can you ask for?
And you get a comic book too.
Exactly.
A comic book character.
So what? How did you think your comic book character turned out? Did you like it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it was great. It wasn't my idea at all. It never even occurred to me. But that was a record company's like, oh, let's do something fun. I'm like, dude, that's killer.
Yeah.
That's completely out of left field.
Yeah. And so you were happy with how your character turned out?
Oh sure, yeah, exactly. Why not? I'm a comic book character.
That's
great. I
always worry, because I feel like us bald guys, because I'm a bald guy too, we our heads seem to get blown up a little bit in the comic book world, you see, and so that was always one of the things I always worried about, seeing bald guys, that their heads look really big.
Right. Nah, it's not bothering me.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, at least not yet.
Okay. Well, Kurdt, I appreciate your time, and you stay safe out there, and everybody else in the world, go buy From the Vault when it comes out on April 10th, and support Metal Church and support metal in general.
Yes, and wash your hands.
Exactly. Yeah.